mundo. Camelot.
Hey everyone, welcome to another one of my trial shows. Today we're going to be trying a shorter format, 10 to 15 minutes, about something I have an issue with, something I have beef with, and right now, especially with the upcoming Mario Sports Mix on the 3DS, which doesn't look that good, is the Mario Sports games. They used to be amazing, and now I don't know what's going on. You would think a newer game would be better than older games, but that is not the case here. So, before we start, you're watching Mario Tennis Power Tour on the GBA here. It's a great game. If you haven't played it, you should check it out. It's made by Camelot before they kind of lost their soul and made generic Mario games, whatever they're, commissioned to do. It uses the Golden Sun engine, which is another spectacular GBA game. If you haven't played that either, you're missing out too. But these games were great. It uses has a story mode with RPG elements, new equipment, unlocking better stats and power shots. Yeah, power shots. If you only play the last couple of Mario Tennis games, you don't even know what those are. So my only gripe is the generic human characters you get to pick from, boy or girl. I think it would have been pretty cool if you got to play something from the Mushroom Kingdom and customize that, but it kind of takes away from the, being able to put yourself in their shoes, so it kind of like represents you in the Mushroom Kingdom, which I understand, that's pretty cool. But this game is just fun, and it's on the GBA, and it looks great, plays great. This is one of my favorites, and especially the golf one, all these side quests and hidden missions. It plays flawlessly, the physics and all that. Oh my god, I played that game so much. It's so good. But, like I said, today we're going to be talking about how and why these Mario Sports games are just so bad. We have another mixed game coming up with horse racing, baseball, soccer, whatever. And all those games, besides horse racing, separately have been fantastic Mario games in the past. Mario Strikers on the Wii and GameCube, so much fun. Mario Baseball, I've only played a little bit, but I've heard people talk about it. My friends said it's fantastic as well. Let's see, what else? Golf, we already went over golf. Some of the older Mario golf games have been excellent. I must say, though, the one on the 3DS, Toadstool Tour, I believe, or whatever, the 3DS Mario Golf, was pretty good. It almost captured that same feeling and character of the original one on the GBA, but not quite. It was almost there. It was very good, but it wasn't great. But that's not saying, that's not a bad thing. So where are we? So the main reason why I don't think these games are fun anymore is not necessarily the lack of depth, which would help, but the strangeness, the out of control, the over the top. I don't like realistic sports games. I'd play Madden, I'd play NBA, 2K, whatever. I don't want to play that. I want to play insane games. I want to be able to score 6 goals on one shot. I don't care about balance. I don't care about that. I just want to have fun, wacky fun. And it just doesn't have that anymore. The Wii U Mario Tennis was complete garbage. It obviously was rushed, and I feel that it was kind of stopped the development because the Wii U is doing so bad, so they kind of switched over to the Switch. I'm going to keep doing that. But all their manpower and development time went to Switch games. I hope, because it feels like they gave up towards the end of that, which is okay as long as they're moving forward and putting their heart back into new games. So we'll see on that. But the lack of mini games, lack of power shots. I didn't play that one too much, but I played the 3DS one a bit, 3DS Tennis, and it was so bad. I don't want to rally back and forth for 3 minutes. 3 minutes doesn't sound like a lot, but it's so tedious. I want to use my power shot to get the point. This isn't strategic, super balanced simulation tennis. This is Mario. I want to get power-ups. I want to do wacky stuff. And it had so much heart and soul, and that just hasn't been there. So this 3DS game that's coming out, it's just really shown that. It doesn't have these superstar modes or anything like that, wacky powers. It's just a generic sports game with Mario characters in it. I don't know why. It seems like it started with the Olympic Games, which, let's be honest, were just cash-in games for the Olympics just to make money. Which I don't hate, but that just never seemed Nintendo's way. I want to see... like I said, I want to see these wacky sports games. And I want to see new Mario Strikers. I want to see that so bad. That game is so much fun. And a Mario Sluggers. That's not this 3DS, just regular watered down baseball. That's not what I want to see. Come on. There's still a market for this. I know there is. I don't know if you guys are feeling the same way. But I miss... Maybe it's because maybe I'm getting older, or maybe because couch co-op or couch playing multiplayer is not the same. But I don't know. I remember still having fun single player with these games, and it's just not there anymore, and it's quite sad. So we haven't had a Strikers in a long time. We really haven't had a baseball game. Mario Basketball on the DS, which is a bad game. I think it was developed by Square Enix or co-developed or something. It's a bad game, but I kind of liked it. I enjoyed it. You don't move the characters. I kind of forget how it worked, but it was bad. But I enjoyed it. It had Final Fantasy like ninjas and black mages in it, but I don't know. It was okay. It had great graphics. Holy crap, did it have good graphics on the DS. But that's besides the point here. I'm just so frustrated because we haven't seen anything in the future about these Mario sports games. This kind of brings me to a different topic, if you want to go side topic here, and that's the Smash Bros. Like universe, or just like combining these universes. Like, do you want to see Zelda and Samus and Kirby all in these games like Mario Kart's starting to do? And thank God Mario Kart hasn't taken a dip, because that's still a great game. But it's definitely the most popular. But would you think it'd be a smart idea to have a Nintendo soccer game, Nintendo football, Nintendo golf, and just have all these characters be in all the games together? Or does that take that something special that Smash has, that only in that game these characters get to collide and do battle with each other? To me personally, I don't know, I'm on the edge here. I think it's okay. I think some franchises should be kept separate, but I don't mind playing as Link in golfing, or playing him or playing as Kirby on the soccer field. I think it'd be quite fun. I think it'd be cool. Or seeing Fox, I guess that's in Mario Kart, but see him in his A-Wing in Mario Kart. I don't know, man. I think that's fun. I think there's a good idea there. To me, I wouldn't be against it. But I just miss the wackiness. I miss the over-the-top, and it's just not there. I'm kind of repeating myself, so I'm going to be ending this soon. But what do you guys think? What's your favorite sports game? What do you think's missing? Is there not the audience for it anymore? What's going on? Am I just old and I'm being nostalgic for the old games and only liking those? But what's the issue? What's the issue here? I don't know. So yeah, leave that in the comments what you guys think. I want to answer some feedback on that. I want to hear if anyone else agrees with me that they're just, yearning for these wacky Mario sports games that are just not around anymore. So anyways, that was my first edition of this show. I think I said 300 times, so that's about 200 times less than my first podcast, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm pretty happy with that. Remember to like, subscribe, tell your friends. Let's get this video to 20 views. That sounds pathetic, but hey, you gotta start somewhere. So that's my goal. Let's hope we get it. So even if you just tell one friend. So if you tell one friend to watch, then that guy tells another friend. That's like infinite views, which would be very, very cool. So let me know feedback on the show, feedback on what we just talked about. I'm starting to ramble here, but enjoy the video. I hope you enjoyed what I had to say. I hope I made some sense, because I do know what I'm talking about. Not trying to show off or anything, but I have a lot of experience playing games, and I think I know what works. I just don't get why these billion-dollar companies are giving us stuff that we don't want. Anyways, we'll see you on the next show. Thanks, everyone. Check you later.
Woo!